our A Court of Thorns and Roses reading of the series for the video. So I'm gonna see how the video is gonna go because I have no idea how many books I'm gonna read in this video. But we're gonna start out with the first one, which is the actual book. First book in the series of Acotar, and I'm actually really excited because this is my first book by Sarah J. Maas, and I am so excited to start it. Well, honestly, I've already started it. Don't blame me, but I was really, really excited. I'm on page 33, and like, I'm gonna tell you so far what's happened so you guys know where I'm at. So that being said, we have Feyre, who is our main character. She's a hunter in a world that coexists with fairies and obviously the humans. So Feyre and her family are one of the poorer people in this village, and basically she has to hunt to get food and also as well to hunt for money so that way her family can actually like survive. And one day when she's hunting, she stumbles across this wolf, and she's kind of confused for a moment. She's like, is this a fairy or is this like just some random wolf? So she kills it, unbeknownst to her that, I haven't learned that fact yet, that it is not just a wolf. And she goes to the market. She sells the wolf's hide as well with doe's hide to this other huntress. And she goes home after selling it to her. And now we're at a point where a creature just bursted into her house and is threatening the family and is like, who killed this wolf? So that's where I'm at. Now, I'm really excited to see where this is going because I have no idea where the storyline is going, because I honestly have no clue about Acotar. I don't know anything besides Feyre's name. I know Feyre's name. I know about Tamlin. I know he's an asshole. And I'm about to find out why in this book. Maybe this book. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually this book we find out that Tamlin's an asshole, but I know that Tamlin's an asshole. I also know there's bad boys. And I'm very, very excited because this is going to help me getting into my reading era. Not my reading era. I'm already in my reading era. Thank you. My fantasy girl era. And I'm so excited. And we're going to go ahead and start reading this. And I'm going to see how many pages I can read today. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. Yesterday, I read Acotar for about 4 hours,
And here are my thoughts. I absolutely love it so far. I think it has good writing. I am not bored at it through all. I know Tamlin is going to be an asshole throughout the series. And I told myself I wasn't gonna fall for him, but like literally I'm like this close to breaking because I am enjoying the story a little bit too much. So I'm gonna let myself go through the heartbreak. I have no idea what he's gonna do, but I'm failing so far for that amount. I love the fact that it's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. At least that's how it feels to me. I don't know if it was meant to be intended that way, but I'm just really enjoying that aspect of it. And I made it to 290. I don't know if I said that already for this portion, but I'm loving it so far. And I'm honestly really excited to read the last 100 and some pages. And, like, I have a feeling this is going to be, like, another one of those series that, like, I just don't want to put it down. And I really need that kind of energy right now when it comes to books because I've been working so much and I haven't really had that much time to read that now I'm just, like, about it. So, thankfully, like, Acotar, I started it and it's, like, taking over my mind rent-free. So I appreciate that. I know that, like, this is going to be one of those series that is going to be a hit for me. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully my mind doesn't go boggle off somewhere else. But for right now, I'm really enjoying it, and I hope it stays here. The storyline is impeccable. I love it. But I am a Beauty and the Beast fan, like 100% all the way through. So that is another reason why I'm enjoying it, because I'm getting those elements. And as I said, I'm trying to get into my fantasy era this year. And I feel like this was like a really big, good first step. Well, another little tiny small step for me to go ahead and get into it, because I feel like it's so easy to read. It's not complicated words and jumbles of whatever. But, like, that being said, like, I like it. Like, I genuinely love it. Like, it's staying in my head perfectly. And I love that for myself. And it's good. That being said, I will let you know how the ending goes. And then we'll get into the next book of the series. Alright, y'all. So I finished Acotar. Here are my thoughts. Loved it, loved it, loved it. One of my new favorite fantasy books. Given I haven't read that many, but oh my god, it was perfect. I feel like it was the perfect thing to start with on fantasy, other than like Fourth Wing. It felt very Beauty and the Beast-esque, which I love that. I love that movie. Like, that's like my childhood movie. And like, it was so, I loved it so bad. Like, I loved it so much. I love the characters. Feyre is so badass. Let's say that first. Rhysand. I want him to come into play, like, more. Like, obviously he will, because you know that whole 1 week of the month thingy. But it is so chill. Like, I loved it. I am terrified for myself, though, because I'm kind of feeling Tamlin, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, people have said not to do that, so should I even do that? But, like, am I willing to get my heart broken? Like, yeah. Do I like putting myself in pain? Also, yeah. Yeah, that being said, like, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm super excited to read the next book of the series. I don't remember the name of the second book of the series, but you know what? We'll get there when we get there. I'm gonna start reading it, though. I should do it today because of the fact that I still, like, for my other video, I'm doing a number generator to see how many hours I get. So I still have like 3 hours and 11 minutes of that left. So I am gonna start the second book because I don't want to read my other book that I'm reading for it, because, like, I feel like that's something I should just take my time with, especially when I'm not, like, you know? It sounds like I'm loving the series so far. I hope, like, the rest of the series remains the same. I hope Rhysand comes into play more. I'm terrified to see what Tamlin does that makes everyone hate him. But I'm also like super excited because like I know Feyre and Tamlin just based off of like stuff that I've heard. They don't stay together. It's her and Rhysand eventually. And I'm honestly like really, really excited to come back to that. Like I really, really want to get there. Because Rhysand, he's like, you know? And yeah. I know there's 2 other bad boys other than him. I don't know who they are. I know one's name is Cassian, some shit like that. And I'm super excited to meet the characters of the Night Court since we're going there for Feyre's 1 week for Rhysand. Yeah. I'm super terrified to start the second book. But like, you know, because I'm just terrified overall to see what Tamlin does. Because I know once I see what he does, I'm gonna be like, he's a fucking bitch. He's a little ass, pussy ass bitch. Yeah. That's basically my thoughts. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, I'm ready to continue reading the series. But I have a feeling I'm gonna have to treat it like Shatter Me. Read maybe like 2 books back to back, pause for a little bit, and then read the, you know, another few books. But because I know if I read it consecutively, I'm gonna get bored of it. Because I do that with every single fucking series I read, so I'm not gonna force myself to like keep reading the series if I sense myself like backing away from it. I get bored of things super quick. So I have to read everything like spaced out. And honestly, like I hate it, but like that I have to do that because I feel like it takes me out of the fantasy world that I have built for myself with stories. But like it's also better for me because like I enjoy the story more if I take my time with it. But if I'm like really, really enjoying it, of course I'll say fuck it, let's just read the entire thing through. Like, and then I'll be sad afterwards. But you know. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Acotar. Like I genuinely love it. I hope that doesn't change with the last few remaining books we have. We have 4 books left. But like, you know, I'm excited. All right, I will let you know when I start the second book. So I'm not even gonna lie. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. I am still on book 2. But I was only on chapter 9 the last time I talked to you guys. And now I'm on chapter, like, I'm on page 469. It's been a journey. Look, let me tell you. Like, I'm in love with Rhysand. Like, every 5 minutes I'm just like, oh my god, because I'm reading everything and they're like starting to like finally like get to that point where they're starting to like become, you know, and like I'm just like so excited for it. Like I'm so excited. Yeah, you know. So that being said, like, let me just make a few comments. I love when Feyre is being a sassy biatch. I love when Rhysand says the sweetest fucking things. I love everything in this book. Like, when Rhysand was, like, spraying the water on her from his head. Like, that was so cute. And, like, when they were, like, in the Nightmare Court and, you know, that whole situation was happening, it was so great. Like, it was so great. It was so great. Like, everything I'm reading right now is just, like, I've been reading this all day. I have read probably 260 pages so far. I was at 183 today, and now I'm at 469. I don't know how much that it's been, but I have this much of the book left. And you have to think, I was, like, here this morning. And it's, like, insane. It's so good. Like, I can't. So fucking good. And honestly, I forgot I was even filming this video. That's why I haven't updated at all, because I was like having such a good time that I was like, oh wait, let me go update. My thoughts have still remained the same. This is like this is fantastic. I fucking love it. Like, there's nothing else to say. Like, it's so good. Like, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get to at least chapter 55 tonight. Because that's when they actually get together, from what I've heard. And I'm really just sitting and waiting in anticipation for that. Like, I'm really just like, you know. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. But I just had to let you guys know, like, I'm still alive. I've just been, like, reading hella today. Like, I'm really, like, it's so good. I will see you guys the next time I pick up a camera, because I know, like, I'm itching to get back to reading this. Like, I literally paused in the middle of the page, and I was like, wait, I have to record. So, yeah, I'm gonna get right back into it, because, like, I don't want to waste time. Not that I'm wasting time talking to you guys, but, like, I'm so excited that I'm just like, we got to, you know? So that being said, we're going to get back into reading Court of Mist and Fury. I will see you guys in a few seconds. I just finished A Court of Mist and Fury. And oh my god, I can't. The twists, the turns, the whole ending is just like, Lucian is Lane's mate. We can use that to our advantage, you know? Like, we shouldn't, but like, it could be used to our advantage, because now he'll be forced to help Feyre because he wants to see Elaine, you know? But I'm so mad she's back with Tamlin in that house. He's gonna be the same bitch he was. Like, there will be no changing him. He says he'll change, but they never do. Like, but now I'm gonna be upset, because when's the next time we're gonna see Rhysand? When is the next time I'm going to see my husband?
Slow down. You need to figure out how to be Tanner.
I'm genuinely, like, upset. Yeah. I'm upset. But we only have 3 books left. That makes me sad. But it's such a good series. Like, I honestly, genuinely cannot put it down. I read 300 and something pages of this yesterday. I was on 183 yesterday. I read the 300 and something pages I read yesterday. And then got up this morning, had to be at work at 8:30. I read 100 pages before I had to go in. And then I just had a few pages left to read after. And I finally finished it. And I'm like heartbroken and sad, because they're now, Feyre and Rhysand, they're now like, she's the High Lady. Like, she's the High Lady now. She's the High Lady. Yeah. And, you know, Tamlin's a dick douche, and I'm so excited that Feyre is now the High Lady. I'm so happy for them, but, like, I'm so upset that she has to go back to the Spring Court. Because Tamlin's a little bitch. And I know Lucian will help Feyre because he wants to see Elaine. And, yeah. And I really, really want to start the 3rd book, but I don't know if I should. At least not today. Because I don't want to bore myself of it, you know? Like, I feel like that couldn't happen, but I feel like if I do, I'm fucked. Because if I get bored, then what is a girl to do, you know? I'm just scared. I don't know. I have to do schoolwork, though. So I'll let you guys know if I start the book later today or not. Court of Wings in Ruin. That's the next one. That's gonna be after this one, and then we have a Court of Frost and Starlight, and then a Court of Silver Flames. Those are the last 3, and I'm like itching in anticipation, but like I'm also scared because I don't want to bore myself with the series, you know. But yeah, I will let you know if I start it today, though.
I might not though, because I'll be busy and I also have to be up at 4 to go to work. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Thank you guys. I will see you guys with the next book in a few minutes if I start it today. Yeah. Thank you. Love you. See you in the next clip. So I was reading A Court of Wings and Ruin. I made it to page 173. And we just made it back to Valeris from the Spring Court after all that just went down. I'm very happy to be back in Valeris because it was killing me, absolutely killing me, to be in the Spring Court again. And yeah. So now we're going to try to figure out how to deal with this whole situation about the war. And I am even more intrigued to find out what's going to happen between Elaine and Lucien. And yeah, I'm just kind of vibing right now. I got to go to work in like an hour. I should be getting ready right now, but no, I was sitting over here reading A Court of Wings and Ruin. I am going to finish this book, and then this is going to be part 1. And then, actually, no, I think I'm going to read halfway of this for this video. And then part 1 will be out on tomorrow, which is Monday, which technically you guys will be seeing this tomorrow. But I'm going to have part 2 with the other half of this one, read A Court of Frost and Starlight, and then A Court of Silver Flames for part 2. And then you guys will get that next Monday. But I'm so sad because once I finish this, like, it's over. It's over for me. It will be over. Like, it's so good. And I'm, like, so sad because I've never gotten attached this quickly to a series before. Shatter Me, it took me a little bit to get into it. But I loved it. This, I am severely attached. I don't know what's gonna happen after I finish it, but I'm extremely fucking terrified. So yeah, I'm gonna get off work at 3, and then I'm gonna keep going. I'll give you my thoughts. I'm gonna try to read to the halfway tonight, obviously, because the video's gonna be out tomorrow. So yeah, lots of reading for me today, which I'm not gonna argue with, because we will get there. Alright, I will see you guys in the next clip.
Alright, y'all. I lied. I'm gonna try to be quiet because my best friend is sleeping over there. But, I didn't finish, that half of A Court of Wings and Ruin. I was at work all day. And then, yesterday I got distracted because, I was healing my inner child. If you go to my TikTok, you'll understand what I'm saying. So I didn't get any reading done, so that's going to be the end of this video. But you guys will get a part 2 on Monday. That is basically giving you the rest of the books. And yeah. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys watched it through this far. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Some might say that's negotiating.